Hey everyone, welcome to Vlogmas Day 1. It's December 1st. What do you know? Welcome. I am so happy you are here. I did show some Advent stuff already. I got this jar filled with thyme from the Draadzaak. I swapped an Advent calendar with her. She's a indie dye colleague, and this was added in the first Sunday of Advent. This is a full skein Advent, so I have one full skein for 4 Sundays, and this. And this was the skein that was in there today. So pretty. I did pick a color palette, and this is in bloom. I picked the decay weight calendar, so this is 75% superwash merino and 25% nylon, and it's 100 grams and 225 meters. There is a pattern that comes with this Advent, but I still have to find out where I'm going to find it. In the Advent calendar was also the option to order a handmade mug, and this is it. Look how pretty. This is my Christmas tea, by the way. It says, "Every beat of your heart is a rhythm of your soul." But this is the mug that is made by Ingrid from Ik Stoke. I will link it down below. She has an Instagram account, which is very fun to follow because she shows a lot of her pottery work, and so go check it out if you are interested. If not, please don't. I also swapped an Advent calendar with my friend Esther, and this is what was in day 1. Very pretty, very Christmassy. And these were the Lacy, not lazy madness socks, designed by Ima Wale. And she designed them for Sock Madness 14, I think. Let me see. Yes, Sock Madness 14, round 3. And I started this pair on April 12th, 2020. And I finished them on April 26th, 2020. So I used Filcolana Arbetta and Drops Fable. I knitted them fraternal, so I swapped the colors for the second sock, and it was a lovely pair to knit. I do remember that, and they look spectacular, but they are very simple and easy to knit. And besides, the pattern is very well written. I will link my project page down below. If you are interested, you can check it out. But from my project page, you can also go directly to the designers page if you would want to know, if you would want to buy the pattern maybe. It is €3, so that's really not expensive for a sock pattern, and it's a lovely mix of slip stitches, lace and cables in 2 colors. Only 1 color is worked at the time. So, and that is what makes this pair of socks pretty easy to knit, because you don't have to do any color work or anything. I got some gifts back in Groningen 3 weeks ago, I think, and there is one gift that I wanted to show on the first day of Vlogmas, And that was a gift from Jeanne. She sent me this card, and she loves watching my vlogs, and she is also joining in the Melody project. And she embroidered this towel, a small towel, and with a gnome. And for those of you who have been following me for a longer time, you know that I'm completely gnome obsessed at the moment. But this present came with something else. Look how freaking cute this is. Focus, yes. A yarn ball with knitting needles. So cute. Last Thursday, the day after my surgery, we had the Christmas tree delivered. We order from a company that delivers to your home, which is great because then you don't have to carry the thing yourself. You don't have to put it in the back of your car and clean up afterwards. So it's awesome. We've been doing this for the third year in a row now, I think. So I had it delivered on Thursday because Kirsty was home, and then she could open the door and take care of the tree. And in the evening, she already put it up. So that's great because I definitely am not able to put up a Christmas tree at the moment or anytime soon. And Kirsty left for Barcelona again this morning. She had her flight at 11:30 and she will be coming back on December, well, somewhere 22nd, 21st. She still has to book her flight, but she has her wisdom teeth taken out on the 23rd, so she will be back home for that and to celebrate Christmas. But the tree is up, it's done. It's fantastic, I love it. I have never had the Christmas tree up this early, but it was really the easiest this time, so I'm very glad it's up. Yeah, some knitting. I have been working on a new pattern. I started it, I think, the day before my surgery, and I received this yarn. Hi Sven. I received this yarn a while ago when Kirsty came back from Peru, and this is Amano Warmy Journeys, and it is 70% baby alpaca and 30% merino wool. It is the softest yarn, and it has 150 meters or 164 yards per 100 grams. And I have 2 skeins. And my first idea, this is the colorway by the way, very pretty. My first idea was to knit a huge Sophie scarf. Knit 1 skein until it was almost gone, and then knit the way back with the other skein. That was my first idea. But then I decided to use the yarn and design something new. So I'm in the process of knitting this. This band on top of the shawl. I designed that for my Noord-Brabant Provinciaal, but that's the only pattern where it's in at the moment, and it gives such a nice flow to the top of your shawl because the stitches flow in and out, and it has this chain across, and here the eyelets and an I-cord. It's really nice. So I decided to use that for this pattern, and I decided to add a faux cable kind of coffee bean kind of stitch to the bottom of the shawl. The main idea is still the same. I'm going to use the first ball of yarn to bring me halfway, and then the second ball to decrease and mirror the start of the shawl. So that's a work in progress, or a design in progress really, and I hope to make some good progress throughout Vlogmas. I've also been knitting on my no frills cardigan, and that was kind of silly because yesterday I was editing the vlog and something occurred to me, and then I came to the conclusion that I forgot to do raglan increases on one side. So I frogged back and I restarted again from the neckband, and I think this looks better. And I'm way off gauge, of course. So while it looks better, it does look kind of small. The part that goes at the back of my neck looks kind of small to me, but I will just knit a little longer to see what I think. This stitch marker, I got this from my sister. It's a Starbucks mug with chocolate and cream on it, and that lives in this piece of knitting. I will just continue for a little while longer and decide later if this is giving me a cardigan that I could actually wear. Otherwise, my yarn is memoryless, so I can always frog it and knit it again. Oh, there's one present I want to show you, which I got delivered the day after surgery. This was the card that came with it. It's a Dutch word joke, really. And this is a card that my son Sven sent to me. And he did not only send the card, he also sent me a get well soon balloon. So I'm enjoying that. I'm enjoying the Christmas tree, the lights outside, my get well soon balloon. I have so much to enjoy. Today I would like to talk about favorite kinds of yarn, and talking about it in the Dutch vlog. I did not really prepare it. I came up with 24 subjects to discuss a favorite blah blah blah. So today is favorite kind of yarn, and while I was talking about it in the Dutch vlog, I came to the wise conclusion that your yarn and your pattern should be a good match. You might go like, duh, but it happened to me that I had a lovely yarn, absolutely stunning, and I had a wonderful pattern, but they were not a good combo. So if you pick your yarn for your pattern, you could go for your favorite yarn. But for example, if you were to knit socks and you did not use sock yarn but lace yarn, for example, well, then it would be one-time use only socks. So when picking your yarn, you should think about the flowiness you would want, the sturdiness you would want, whether it would be a bad thing if it would be a bit rough on the skin and a bit prickly. My feet have no meaning at all when it comes to prickly yarn, but my neck definitely has a meaning. So if I were to use a very sturdy and rough yarn and want to wear it around my neck, I would probably be disappointed with my end project. But if I would use it for socks, well, that's no problem at all, because my feet can handle some prickliness and sturdiness. I love many types of yarns. I love my hand-spun yarn. I love yarn from other indie dyers. I work with commercially milled yarn. And I love my own yarn. The yarns that I sell in my shop, well, they're there for a reason, because I love them. And but when you have to decide on a certain type of yarn with a certain type of project, just think about what the project needs or what the yarn needs. For example, my Rosillo cardigan that I recently finished, I knit that in my high twist merino yarn. That is a 75-25 merino, but it's high twist, so it has a very crisp thread. It's really soft, by the way, but it gives an awesome flowiness if knitted on the right gauge, of course. So there's a very delicate lace pattern at the back of the Rosillo cardigan, and I wanted to really showcase that. So I decided to go with the high twist, and it was a stunning combination. I will probably wear my Rosillo somewhere in this Vlogmas series, so then we will talk about it some more. Today I'm only wearing hand knit socks. Well, I was wearing my brioche again, but I got really warm and I did not need it to stay warm today. So if you have any experience in picking yarn and pattern and being very successful, or maybe a bit disappointed in the end, let me know in the comments. Let's just share the favorite things that I talk about each day with each other, because we can all learn, and well, you can prevent some people from making the same mistake that you made, or you can give people an idea on how to pick the yarn and the pattern, or well, just let me know what was an absolute success or not. I was planning on recording the vlog way earlier today, but it is the first day of Advent, and it is the first day of Melody, the Advent show. And we know from previous years that it always takes some time to get things started. So there has been a lot of emailing today, a lot of reassuring that everything will be okay. I need to prep the day 2 instruction videos. Everything is recorded, but I have to voice over for the English, and I have to put them together, the different stitch patterns. So the first days of the Advent project do take quite some time, but once we get this show on the road, it will be perfect. So these are all things that I can do sitting down, being on the couch, taking my rest. So it's perfect, really. It's really nice that I don't have to combine all the Advent work with a lot of other things that I have to tend to. It's quite nice, really. Okay, well, so the whole like, subscribe, thumbs up thing, you already know that, but I would really appreciate it if you do, if you have not done that yet. And I would like to leave you and say, knit happens, and hopefully every day. I will see you again tomorrow. Bye bye.